Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs and video games. Today I'm playing Nine Souls. Last time on Nine Souls, we found a new area of the game, and we... Whoa, my controller? Alright, there we go. We found a new area of the game, and we got our first map data chip, but I haven't turned in the first map data chip, so let's do that now. I'm very curious what our little friend over here will do. And by the way, since last time I've gotten some help with pronunciation, so hopefully my pronunciation will be a lot better, if not great. So let's talk to Shanghai 9000 and give the power reservoir data chip. The map data chip. Thank you, that is it. Are you really going to give me useful information? Of course. Map data. For you. Now, read. How can I be sure the information you give me is correct? Trust between people. Simple. I don't know if I agree with that one. Your language module may be broken, but that doesn't seem to affect your communication capabilities. Alright, so finish reading map data. We have to immediately check that. So, we got the map data for the power reservoir, right? So I should be able to see lots of information here. Lots of information doesn't seem to be a whole lot. Also, I really want to do better at the switching between things. So let's look at this. Okay. No more information there. The only information I see is where the other Shanghai 9000 robot is. Yep. Alright. Okay. Oh, look. I just noticed. In the bottom right, it tells me I found 1 out of 1 something and 1 out of 1 something else. Maybe those are like items and data? So this is the one that I'm missing something. I'm missing something from this one, which could be kind of anywhere, according to the map. But knowing that I'm missing something there is great, because I know to go back there. Alright, I wanted to look at one more, though. Also, I think I'm going to have to disconnect and reconnect my controller, so that it doesn't drift to the right. So this one, we're also missing something. Okay, great. I don't know why we got the central transport hub from that one, but we did. I can see they're in blue, and these things have the diagonal. So the blue means that we have the data for it. The diagonal stripes means that we don't. Okay, great. Not to mention the lower right tells you information, or it has a little X. Great, we've learned things. Now I'm going to reconnect my controller. Alright, shouldn't be drifting anymore. Let's go back to where we were. And I'm going away from the root node. Actually, we could go talk to people too. I like talking to people. Let's talk to our good friend. Hello, good friend. I'm not trying to rain on your parade, but with your current gear, 100 extra lives won't even cut it. If you find any usable materials, please bring them to me. I can also make simple modifications to that pipe of yours to enhance its effectiveness. As for spare parts, just spend a little time looking around. Okay. I mean, we did know that. We don't exactly have much money right now, I don't think. Right? We actually have 1,000. We could actually do one of these upgrades, like the pipe upgrade. I'm tempted... You know what? We should probably do this one first. Transmute into wealth. I'm going to do that one first. Transmute into wealth. Or transmute unto wealth, I guess. So now, whenever we use our chi attack, we get money for defeating enemies with it, which is absolutely wonderful. So where is Xuan? There he is. Do you have something to tell? Oh, we have something to give. The ancient sheet music. This is going to help us play the music in the temple, I guess. Can you read this score? Score? What's that for? It's a way to record music. You see, if we can play these notes, we'll be able to hear a song from ancient times. Oh, so that's what these strange words are. The village elders were the ones who taught us to sing. If we knew about this method, it would have been much easier to learn. Can't read it either, huh? I was looking forward to hearing you play this piece. Maybe I'd be able to pick up something from the notes, given the owner of this score. Ah, we can ask Abacus for help. Oh, interesting. My lord, this sheet music does not match with anything in the database. However, we do know that this is written in ancient Quenlen notation. Give me a little time and I can convert it to easy-to-read, modern notation. Then take a bit more time to teach Xuan how to read music. Yes, my lord. All right. There's a Solarian flute that I brought from home. Abacus knows where it is. The fingering positions may be different, so you'll have to familiarize yourself with those first. From home? But you don't play the flute. Not important. That's all. And I need to get going now. Play something for me once you get a hang of it. Yeah. Alright. I feel like that's a good thing. Also, we have not talked to Abacus in a while. or Ruyi. Still don't know how to pronounce that one. Congratulations, my lord. With the addition of Guafu, our side grows even more powerful. I think you already knew he would be inclined to join us. That's why you led me to him first. Of course, none of my machinations can escape your keen eye. Please forgive my indiscretion. According to my calculations, the probability of collaboration was quite high. Also, I couldn't bear to see the two of you misunderstanding each other any longer. You've really learned how to act on your own accord. But I'll let it pass. That old friend's abilities are sure to come in handy. Wonderful. Do you have something else to say? You do. My lord, it's been several centuries since you last departed. I mean, it was not that long ago. I was just here. A regular life form would have had to endure countless winters and span multiple generations. I've been wanting to ask you this ever since I came back. Where is your sentiment setting right now? Okay. My sentiment setting is currently locked at 90%. Who was it that adjusted your original settings? I have been ordered to not divulge that information, but your incident seems to have greatly affected them. They came over often to chat with me after you were gone. They even activated my built-in therapist module. Very interesting. Do you have anything else to say? Okay. Alright. I am glad we came back here and talked to people, because that was very helpful. Also, I really wish I could get that chest up there. I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. And I think we might be in the correct region to figure that out eventually. Ooh, status. Right. We turned on the transmute unto wealth. Alright. But the last node that we were at also had a chest up higher than I could reach. And it seems to be one that tells you you're going to learn something in this area that allows you to get up there. So, let's hope that's true. We can enter in here. which, let's do that. Okay. What attacks do you have? So I don't think I know how to deal with your attack. Yeah. There's something that I need to learn, like, about how to take out shields or something before we can do something here. Because they just have an unblockable attack with no ability for me to bounce off them. Alright, that is also something we have to come back to. Ooh, we saw that enemy in the beginning of the game in the cave, right? I think we did. So, we are in kind of a cave-like place. Oh, that one has a thing on its head. Ooh, you have projectiles. I did not expect projectiles. The thing on its head protects it. Okay. It's a helmet of sorts. Oh, I see what doing that did for me. Brought those enemies down. That was silly. Could have blocked, but instead I caused myself to get attacked. Alright, let's heal once. Let's defeat you, and then defeat these. Great. I think I want to keep going this way. There's water in the background, but that's not the foreground. Ooh, is this an exit to the area? It is. Should we be exiting this area yet? I don't know. I kind of want to explore it a little bit more before we do. So let's not exit just yet. Let's go up and to the right. Alright. This guy we know how to defeat. He attacks with 3 arrows, which is kind of all that you need to know in order to do well against him. Ooh, I should be using my chi attacks so that I get more money. I should be doing that. Okay, well, you know. I have just seen that guy for the first time and he destroyed me. Alright, at least that should be easy to get my experience and money back. Alright, great. We got a little bit more money because we did that with the chi attack. With the talisman attack. Alright. Oop. Just need to be able to get up high enough to hit those. You... just want you to die. Alright. So before we just go after every enemy, one of the things that we really need to do is get my... Wonderful. That was perfect, actually. 3 precise parries. Really want to get this before we just go after every enemy. And before that enemy appears, we can do this. And make a rope. An interesting thing to do. Make a rope. Alright, where is that enemy? There he is. Okay. Much better the second time. Got him. He was about to do an unblockable attack. Oh, what happened? Oh, it's just telling me that that's how you get this down. I already knew that. Okay, don't touch the water. We know that we don't swim very well. We are kind of a cat creature. Interact. There's a big bell here, too. Sure. Let's get on board. Interact. Oh my gosh. Well, that's not my favorite way of moving about. Alright, let's hear. We want to make more money, remember that. Oh no! Oh no! I didn't realize how low my health was. Alright, well we've got to go back there. Oh darn. Got hit. I can block like all of these, so I should be doing much, much better than I am now. Alright. Oh, I used both of my chi when doing that, because I had 2 saved up, and it didn't give me 2 attacks, it gave me a big attack, I guess. Okay. That was not as perfect as the last one. Oh, also, we should totally be using our bow, too. There are many things that I got recently that I need to be using. Apparently those guys didn't come back. Kind of a surprise. Oh, it's hopefully right here. Sure. We're going this way. Now, multiple enemies. I can take care of multiple enemies as long as I don't attack while something else is attacking me. Oh darn. I dodged in the air, which you can't do, to try to dodge that attack. Yeah, can't dodge in the air. It would have been better to try to block. Heal? Darn, the heal didn't work. I got hit during it. I'm gonna get this. I've actually gotten farther every single time, so that's a plus. Alright, none of those were precise parries. So we got a lot of internal damage. And then we can get our stuff back. And I just realized we can learn a skill next time because we've got 2 levels. We've got 2 skill points to spend. So we should totally learn another skill soon. Alright, don't get hit by these guys constantly. There we go. So far, so good. You give me that. Good. Just destroy that with a chi boost, or chi blast. This guy... I need to get used to the fact that sometimes he attacks twice, and sometimes he attacks once. Okay, we survived, but kind of barely. Alright. What is this? Lake Yaochi Steel. Inscriptions on an ancient stele. West of Yaochi, and towering above, is the Daybreak Tower. As an ancient Penglai holy site, Quenlun's Yaochi Lake was once the site of sacrificial ceremonies. Back when Sol was just the name of a star, people viewed the primordial roots as the mother and the soul as the father. Prayers within the circular building were said to be able to reach heaven. During summer nights, strangers from ancient Quenlun would gather in the tower and celebrate with song and dance, exalting the soul with their lyrics and passing on their soul worship to subsequent generations. Okay, that's interesting. Aho! We have a coffee machine and this, which, oh, gave us sand for the bow. We really should be using our bow more often than we are. Incoming signal. Heng, how are you doing, dear brother? Is she still alive? Are these real signals? Is it day or night where you are right now? What does the sky look like out there? I've never left Zia, so I always felt envious whenever you told me about those faraway places. I didn't have many friends my age when I was a kid. The grass, the trees, the sky, and the stars were what kept me company whenever you were away. Remember when I first told you about hearing the roots sing? You thought I was hallucinating from being alone all the time. And then we dream about the past. As we often do when we speak to Heng.
Kim?
Heng, why haven't you gone to sleep yet? Are you talking to the roots again? How did you know? The weather tonight is great, so that all the branches are singing. I've told you again and again that primordial roots aren't sentient. You're most likely hearing random static generated by its energy. You just don't know them yet. They can be quite lively. I learned about the celestial bodies in school today. Did you know that light from the stars in the sky are actually from a long, long time ago? I'm absolutely sure he did know that. A star leaves its brilliance behind as it burns itself. That light travels thousands, if not millions of light years to reach us. I've heard a classmate say that the stars may shimmer brightly, but they may have already extinguished. All that's left are the last vestiges of their final moments, echoes from the past. That's what nourishes the roots. They absorb the remnants of stars, turning it into milk to feed us and supply us with energy. What my teacher doesn't know is that all souls and dreams also end up as the food for the primordial roots. They emit a song as they devour. I hear their deep melody as I fall asleep each night. They sing about all the stories across this vast expanse. That's how the roots perpetuate the memories of the universe, how they nurture new stories as others come to an end, for all eternity. I wouldn't have described the energy conversion process in such a sentimental way. You have a rather active imagination. Isn't it just captivating? All their branches contain stories from the past. There's even souls from... Okay, I know. That sounds like a fine poem waiting to be written. But you should still focus on your studies, okay? The primordial roots energies can be explained through scientific principles. I'll let you be my assistant, then you can learn all about it. Do you really think there are souls inside the roots? That thought alone is a bit worrying. Not really. Forget about all that. Look, a shooting star! You didn't approve. You thought the world ran not on sentiment, but on science and rationality. So I swore to never talk to them again. But the voices never disappeared. I hid under the covers and responded in secret. Our calls and responses formed their own meandering melody. Its color and aroma changed as it flowed. Even now, in these dead streets and deserted alleys, the roots still sing. So please, don't worry about me, dear brother. I'm not alone. Not when I have the roots to tell me your story. Okay, so our character is definitely the technologist, and his sister is basically the mystic. And both of those might be important in this storyline. Another circular building. Let's go inside. Maybe we can interact with this one. Can we just go down there? No. But it looks like we can just do this. And by just do this, it looks kind of complicated. Oh my. Alright. So this one turned those two. What does this one turn? Okay, excellent. That was a relatively easy puzzle. Go. There we go. And... excellent. Hope this chest is good. Let's see what it has. Money, that's great. And the Soul Reaper Jade. Any Jinn and experience absorbed by the enemy that killed you can be recovered using a talisman explosion. This removes the need to actually kill the enemy that killed Yi. I mean, probably never going to use that. It does remind me that we need to use our skill points. It might be strange that that's what it reminded me of, but that's what it reminded me of. Okay, I couldn't block the one from behind me. That consistently remains a thing. You can't block behind you. And as much as that makes sense, I still make the mistake sometimes. Ooh, what is that? He's moving away from me. Does that mean he's not an enemy? No, he looks like an enemy. Okay, he's an enemy. That did not hit him as much as I was hoping it would. Whoa. That was a lot of jumping. Alright, we definitely need to heal. Oops, that was not the heal button, but still. Nope, okay. We definitely need to heal again. Heal again. Oh, I prevented both of those attacks from hitting me, which is pretty good. Nice. Alright, got him. That was a much harder normal enemy, I think. I mean, it was for me the first time. we can block while we're on the rope. That's good to know. Wonderful. And we got some more of our dust back. Ooh. A basic component, which is money that we can spend. I really do want to spend the money on our merchant poet so that we can exhaust the merchant poet. Oh my gosh, we're going into something important. I would love to find a rest spot soon. Because we haven't really been to one in a little while. Okay. Okay, there's a rest point right there. I guess we'll read this data first. Ancient Cave Painting. Poem on the Genesis of Fusong. Fusong, the soul's spear, in its sorrow and compassion, it descends, granting us life's vigor. The primordial roots, also known as Fusong, is the oldest plant on our mother planet, Hunglai. It feeds on light and reaches across all islands and land masses. Since prehistoric times, Solarians have been inseparable from the roots. It provides shelter for sleeping and fruit for warmth. On Hunglai, civilizations arose whenever the tree thrived. Great. Let us save. And get a new skill. So, jades, we can see that we got a new jade. The ones that I have on are the pauper jade and the status jade. I really do like those. I wonder if there's something else that I would like. We also have the ricochet jade. I really like the ricochet jade. Yeah, I think the ones that we have are the ones that I want. Let's do skills. Swift Rise. When knocked down, press this to quickly dash and get Yi up on his feet. Speeds up recovery and allows Yi to swiftly engage. It's not bad. Recover some health after picking up experience dropped after death. That seems mostly pointless, but it does unlock a couple things. Increases maximum chi charge capacity through advanced chi training methods. So we could have 4, I guess, because we got this over here too. Yeah. Backlash increases the internal damage inflicted by a successful Tai Chi kick or skull kick. Haven't been using the skull kicks very much. Should probably do that more. Increases damage inflicted by bullet deflect. Okay, I like that one. Let's do that one. Alright. The last one I read was the one I liked the most. Great. So, we cannot go this way just yet. We have to go around. Let's go around. And I'm thinking we're going to encounter some new enemies here. because this does seem like a little bit different than the area we just were in. Also, is there something over there that I could go down to? I don't see how I would get down, but it kind of looks like there might be. Okay. Goumang. Ooh, look! Who decided to show up after all this time? Alright. Did your astounding intelligence lead you into this trap? This is quite eye-opening. I could sense it from afar. As stubborn as ever, I see. I've got to give it to you, though. It takes courage to storm into my territory all on your own. And you only just came back from the dead, right? I figure anyone who's got another shot at life would know better than to intrude on my farmland. I don't intend to die in these barren fields. Oh. Barren, you say? Then let us fertilize it with some fresh, organic remains. We farmers are naturally thrifty. Nothing goes to waste. Not even a skinny little mouse. Rise and shine, my beasts. There's work to be done. Okay. Well. Is she a soul that we're going to have to fight later? And those are things that we're going to have to fight now, I think. Mama. Mama, it's dark. So scared. Zhongxi soldiers. This technology was banned centuries ago. You've gone so far as to modify the ape men. What's wrong with putting everything to good use? The opportunity to serve me beyond death is a special privilege I bestow. I read the system report the moment I woke up. You apparently made a mess out of the livestock area. I was there when we captured ape men on the pale blue planet. They're obedient creatures that can be quite cute once tamed. But as pets or as livestock, in the end, they're just tools. Have you begun to think of yourself as one of those beasts now that you've mingled with them in their cage? Enough. Are you here to lecture me or kill me? Oh, right. Thanks for the reminder. I'd better send you on your way. I've got a field inspection to conduct later today. Bring him down with all your might, my beasts. I'll reward you with some rice afterwards. Okay. I think this is going to be a hard fight because I have no idea how these guys attack. Oh my. They start by breaking the cage? No, wait, this isn't part of the plan. That's not what I meant when I said bring him down. This is a complete disaster, you imbeciles. Are they gonna... they're just gonna knock me down. That's actually kind of funny. Alright, well now I'm in a different place. Character bio updated. Let's look at it. A lot of character bios have been updated. One of the 10 souls from the council. So it is one of the souls responsible for managing agriculture on New Quenlin. Kwafu. One of the 10 souls in the council and responsible for managing the power reservoir. Kwafu is an excellent engineer and a skilled craftsman. An ancient genetically modified weapon that developed self-awareness for unknown reasons. A self-titled scholar, it has wandered through New Quenlin for many years, possessing a variety of goods with obscure origins. And then this one didn't change last time I read it. Alright, anyway. Where are we now? Now that we fell down. Oh. I really should do some better parries, like more precise parries, I mean. There's a root node right there, but it looks anomalous, which might be good for me, right? Yeah, I think we're going to learn something new. Alright. Where's my teacher? Where is my teacher? Alright. Binding chi to form a blade. Intriguing. The theory is simple. You hold axe to unleash a charge strike. Okay. So this is the barrier that we saw in the cave in the village. So now we know how to destroy that barrier, which is wonderful. Huge charge strike to break shields. Okay, the charge strike takes a while though. I can move while it's going though. Nice. Alright, great. I like this one. This is very useful. It's also probably how we defeat those things that we saw in the circular building. There it is, my body and the blade, bound together by chi. Takes a little bit of a while to charge up. If we get a jade that allows the charge to take less time, it will be very useful. This is the final trial. Okay, so... yes. Oh, we just have to break 3 shields. I should probably look at what the goal is in the upper corner. There we go.
Oh.
Ah, this sword lives ever present in both myself and the world. And we've learned a new skill, which I believe will show up on my skill tree. Let's see after we get it. We get Charge Strike. Hold X to charge. Yi will glow green once it is fully charged. Release the attack button after charging to unleash a powerful forward thrust, which can destroy enemy shields and hard obstacles. Great. Wonderful. It doesn't allow me to get the chest that was above me in the 2 places that there were chests above me, so it's not what I was hoping to get. But I can't complain. Let's see if it shows up on my skill tree. It does. Huzzah. Charge Strike. It doesn't seem to have any direct upgrades, though, which I'd really like a direct upgrade. What? Alright. What do we do about that? Well, I guess what we're gonna do is rest, because let's get that health back. And then let's try using this to go through. Nope. Okay. Can we dash through? Yes, we can dash through. Okay. Good to know. You can dash through water. Good. And we're fully up on our bow, so we could use our bow at any point. Oh, you're here too? Hello. We meet again, Sir Yi. How did you get here? Are you following me? Not in the slightest. It can only be fate. Ever since my awakening, I have made this land my home. I sojourn across Quenlin without ever settling down. This is one of my many hiding spots. I did not expect to meet you here. You don't need to hide. The guards here are no match for you. A scholar does not wield the sword lightly. I simply slip away when trouble starts to brew. There is no need for violence. A poetry reciting weapon that won't fight. That's a first. Oh ho! You flatter me, sir. But that is the reason why I cannot obtain gin from mechanical corpses like you do. That being said, would you be interested in bartering once more? Feel free to peruse my wares. I would love to, but I don't know how much money we have. We've got 800. Covers some health after a successful Shadow Strike. Shadow Strike. That's hard. I want to get these, but also I kind of just don't want to get any of these right now. I want to spend money because if we spend money, then I can't lose it. That's a reason to spend money for sure. But I'm not going to just yet. Also, going down there would hurt me a lot. And getting through that doesn't seem possible. At least not with with our current problems with water. Okay. Dashback proof? Alright. The things that explode, as long as you hit them and run away, you're fine. Oh my gosh. Does that guy explode? Not immediately. Oh my gosh. He throws explosions. Okay. Okay. Well, you know. I can block that. That's funny. Got him. And I got more Jin from him because I hit him with the talisman. Wonderful. Alright. This summons enemies. I don't mind it summoning enemies, is the thing. Although I did get hit by one of them. I don't like you very much. Ooh, I almost got him with the attack behind, the Shadow Strike, I think. I need to get better at those guys, because they appear to be normal enemies that we encounter a lot. Oh man. I did defeat that guy up there. I see that, but I don't see where we would get to that. So it explodes just if I come near it. That's good to know. Ooh. Ha ha. So, yellow water report. Yellow water testing records. Monitoring yellow water quality. Flow rate normal. Concentration undetectable. Yellow water, a concentrated irrigation formula in New Quenlen, is comprised of dragon snake excrement chemicals and leftover biological waste from the breeding facility. Its high concentration can harm Solarians, necessitating immediate localized excision if it comes in contact with the skin. Alright, and another Shanghai 9000. Let's request a chip. Where do you think you're touching? What nerve? If you want the data, just give me 400 Jin for it. There's no need to destroy me. It's not like I want to keep talking to you. I just don't want to be shut down. Alright, we will pay 400 Jin. You're actually paying for it? Well, don't expect me to thank you for this. Alright. Agricultural zone chip. That's very helpful. Now, let's actually talk to you. Wah! A Solarian! Cough. Enjoy a sublime eternity amongst the evergreen foothills. New Quenlen, the second home of your dreams. How are we doing today? It's not like I want to chat, I'm just carrying out my directives. Did you see where Goumang went? Why should I? You think I'm just going to mark it because you asked? Lady Goumang is the agrarian hall to the right of the water and oxygen synthesis zone. Why are you going there anyways? She's usually sleeping, so she doesn't really entertain guests. Arrogant as she's always been. Arrogant? I will not allow you to slander Lady Goumang that way. The lady is the most pragmatic and the most charitable scientist. New Quenlen can enjoy a stable food supply thanks to the Lady Goumang's mindful method. Mindful what? As a farmer herself, the lady emphasized a total control over her crops with minimal mistakes. Channeling her dedication and precision, she created an array of instructions collectively called the Farmer's Mindful Method. It's used to control all aspects of agriculture, including moisture, soil, fertility, and other automatic systems. In other words, she's a control freak. Say what you want, but the lady's methods allow everyone to be fed with limited resources. You must know that Lady Goumang was born from poverty. She worked and studied tirelessly to become an exceptional biologist. Give me a status report on this region. What? Who do you think you are? I don't give out reports to just anyone. I'm only doing it because I pity you. The crops in the greenhouse are ready for harvest. This season's harvest, our 921st, is scheduled for today. Unfortunately, due to unexpected structural failures, most operations are experiencing delays. We are also experiencing anomalous levels of yellow water. Damaged pipelines are threatening the integrity of the entire system. Populations of symbiotic dragon snakes have greatly exceeded the optimal range. It will require immediate rectification in order to bring back the region's ecological balance. Dust Guardian support teams have been deployed to perform repairs. Estimated repair time? Unknown. There, I said it. Happy now? Sounds like this place is going through a total meltdown. No, it's not. It just takes some time to organize everything. Agriculture is really complicated. Listen up. Every module here was carefully planned by Lady Goumang. Like Lady Goumang herself, every plant here is filled with grit and dedication. These permaculture systems were built to last for billions of years. You need not worry about their condition. How do I shut off the yellow water? What? Don't be silly. The yellow water is incredibly concentrated. You'll be in big trouble if you operate without a permit. That concentrated nutrient mix is toxic. You can't just jump in and shut it off. It needs to be closed manually. The controls are at the highest floor next to the dragon spout. If I say this again, doesn't she just say the same thing? I'm gonna just say goodbye. That's it? I was ready to answer your questions and everything. You're the worst. I'm ignoring you. Alright. I like how all of those have completely different personalities. So that turns off, which allows me to go lots of places. At this point, I really just want to save, primarily. I'm going to go down here and do one of these. And then hit this. So, let's get to a place where we can just save. It'd be nice if it was a new place, but we've done good stuff in this episode, and it's time to save that progress. Ooh, how about that? Oh my gosh, he came out of the woodwork. So I definitely need to heal. Definitely need to heal again, actually. Especially because I did not block that. Okay. Good. Great. Alright. Had to heal twice, but otherwise, we're okay. Oh man, one of the big ones. We accomplished something. Hit him with one of these because it's a lot of damage. Ooh, I thought I pressed the block button at the right time, but I apparently did not. He didn't glow green. Annoying. Is there... Oh my gosh, I don't really want to fight you. I do want to find another root node, though. Alright, what did we get? A basic component. That is nice to get. Alright, we're gonna fight this guy. I mean, that was actually good, even though I got knocked down. I don't like that when I deflect, it doesn't hit him. Ooh, it hit him that time. Nice. Ooh, I got hit. Alright, well, we can heal. Being knocked down is kind of helpful. We can just use both of these on him, right? Nice. Alright. Got him. And we hacked this, which brings us where? That opens another one of those. Great. And as well as this is gone, I'm still thinking that we probably want to just go save if we can. As I fight more enemies, of course. I mean, I do want all that money. We're getting a lot of money in this area. Okay. Are we going back? Yeah, we went back to this root node. That's not a problem. Let's save here. After, of course, fighting some things. Great. So, rest. And we exit. This has been a good one. I think we've made some great progress. Oops, that's not the right button. We've made some great progress in this one. In this episode, I met Goumang, a new character. I found 3 new data, 2 new items, including my second map data chip, 1 new jade, the Soul Reaper Jade, and I learned 2 new skills, notably the Charge Strike, which can destroy barriers and shields. Check out my tracking sheet, link in the video description, new episodes every Saturday, and thanks for watching.